everyone, welcome to another episode of Model Car Memories. Got today a 1940 Ford my stepdad put together. This one really just looks dusty. There's a couple of things I need to address on this. You can see the wheels, they're getting separated there a little bit, so probably see if I can pop those off. Don't know if I'm going to be able to take the body off or not, because when I pop the hood here, you put this huge engine in there. I know I had some issues with the 57 Chevy. I had to glue stuff on it after I had everything in there. It's got it's got a supercharger there with, looks like 4 carburetors, and one of them fell off, so I'll have to add that on there. That's the only part that I see that's coming off, but I don't know, you can't really see it all that much in there. There's a it's got a triple gauge set in there, fancy gear shift and all that. So this is one of the 3-in-1 kit, and it's got he Frenched the headlights on them. So this is a oh wow, here's one that he didn't paint the entire thing red on the exhaust system. You know, if you've been on the channel a lot of times, you see a lot of them are painted red, but I didn't do it on this one. So but I've also got some new things here. So let me start getting the dust off first. I say this brush, you can, well, there's one wheel off, so that helps out. I might have to throw these wheels in the freezer just to get them to pop off, the glue to pop off of it there. And I want to say some things that my cousin sent me. I'd mentioned this, and then he found them. Some cotton swabs that have a point on them, so that'll be good for getting into hard to reach places. Then another thing he suggested I try out some of this stuff here. I've never tried it before, but it's like you see for a detailer. And I think I can get just a little bit of it here. Let's see what this thing will do, what it'll pick up. Because I made mention there were some models where stuff was just in really hard to get places. You couldn't get everything, the nooks and crannies and all that. This seems to be picking up a lot of the dust and dirt. I don't think it cleans, it's just I'll still have to go over it with a Q-tip and the water, because I've got some stuff here on the top. Yeah, it seems to be getting a lot of the dust in different areas. Let's see, get down on the engine here and get all these nooks and crannies in there. So okay, and it's not leaving a residue or anything like that on there. So this stuff seems to work. Oh, interesting. Painted under the hood, the cream color there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this down with the regular wet Q-tip. Like I said, I'm just using water with just a little bit of detergent in there. Let's see, some more here. And doing that to get a lot of the stuff off. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna see if I can get the body off of it. So I might not be able to, because how huge this engine is in here. So, but I'll do that, and I'll come back when I got it apart, if I got it apart. All right, as you can see, it's in a few more pieces than when I started. As I was cleaning and went to take the tires off, the suspension part, I got to glue this back. It wants to float up and down. I have to glue this back in. Looks like the chassis and everything, the interior was all glued in. This isn't a car where everything was screwed in. So not going to take it apart to clean the inside. what I did was get a cotton swab, and I wet the end of it a little bit and just stick it through there and be able to get a lot of the dirt off that way. Probably need to invest in a little can of sprayed air, canned air, so I can get some of these, because you can get a lot of it with this, but not everything. So there's another little spot on the windshield there. But these pointed ones, they really do come in handy in the corners here and help get a lot of that dirt out and stuff. So let's see, I didn't get in the headlights here. So they look like they got a lot of glue behind them, holding them in place. All right, so what I've got to do now is glue all the suspension components back together. And then once I'm done with that, I believe one of these carburetors and stuff was a little loose, and then I got to glue another carburetor back on. So I'll do that, and then the car will be basically done on the wheels. I just got to kind of pop the wheels back on, the tires back on the wheels, and they're pretty good. So the white walls, I'm not going to touch them up. They got a couple cracks on them, but I'm going to leave them the way they are instead of touching them up, because if I painted over them, they're still going to crack. So let me get all this stuff glued back together, and then be ready for completion on this. Okay, as you can see, I got everything put back together. Got the engine glued back up. Got the wheels and tires back on, and then the suspension parts put back on. No, a lot of y'all noticed, you know, on other videos where the exhaust has been painted red, and it looks like my stepdad just did a little bit of it here. I don't know what's going on, why that one's gray and then this one's partially red. So, but got all the suspension components glued back on, and things left to put the hood back in place. Doesn't want to fit quite on there. That's probably why the carburetor was off. It was just a little engine, just a little too big for it there. So there you have it, the 40 Ford. Thanks for watching, and like I said, look on the Instagram page for the close-up photos, and make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to help me out on this channel. And thanks for watching.